Coming up next, the Nuggets taking on the Timberwolves. For the Nuggets, they've dropped just one of their opening 9 contests, enjoying a fantastic start. T-Wolves, Nuggets, tip-off coming right up.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught off, not one day.
But I'm still on my way.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the 4th member of our team, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And of course the Timberwolves, a couple spots down.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for Denver, and the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Jackson. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh boy, here we go, Doris. A couple of teams that are all too familiar with one another going head-to-head.
BA, they'll play 4 times this year, and even that doesn't seem like enough because there is no love lost between these two franchises. It never seems to matter who's on the roster. There's just distaste for one another.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
For 3, Conley. Gordon pulls it in. Caldwell-Pope against Edwards. Jokic the screen. Jackson, the pass to Jokic. Here's Jackson. Pass to Jokic. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
And here are the Timberwolves. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Porter pulls it in.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Jackson can't get it to go. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell-Pope. Towns outside. Clock at 6. Fades and shoots. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
Now here's Jackson. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Pass to Gordon. And here's Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. Gordon, and Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, man, I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. 4th, the Timberwolves.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
Spins. Conley passes to Gobert. And he's going for the oop here. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nuggets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Now here's Edwards. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Now Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Now here's Conley. 11 points for him last game against San Antonio.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing. Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Denver in the lead. Jackson surveying the D. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Conley. To the right side. Towns with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. The shot by Towns, no good.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Order the pass to Gordon. Jackson outside. Off target from 3-point range. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Towns outside. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his 3-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Grant, during your 18-year career, you only went to a new team 3 times. Not a lot of movement there for you, my friend. What was switching teams like?
Well, BA, at this point of the season, it's too early. I mean, you're still trying to get comfortable, trying to learn a new system, your new environment, and really just find your place within the organization.
Now here's Edwards. Still no points. Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And the Nuggets making a change here. And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core, and with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. And there's the lob. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Strother. Jackson outside. Jokic with a screen on Conley. Jackson pass to Jokic over Gobert, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Here's Alexander Walker. 9 points for him in his last game. Outside, Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. He gets it in there.
Anderson. Assistant, Shake Milton.
The Nuggets have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Jokic. Here's Gillespie. Jokic with it. Reed defending. Yep, that one goes. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Milton with it.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Towns outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Towns. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
No coverage that time. And it's a 10-point Denver lead.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Towns passes to Milton. Now here's Towns. He's closely guarded. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Milton. Still without a bucket. Towns outside. To end the run. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Back to Porter. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 9 points in the game.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
And here's Milton. Kicks it out, Towns. Gets it off. And so it's Denver, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Naz Reid, Shake Milton out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Tony Brown, and it's Anderson in at the 4. Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Inside, here's Jokic. Nice D from Anderson. It's Edwards on the wing. And the deficit down inside single digits. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Brown. Here's Gillespie. Out to the right wing. Here's Strother. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Milton finds Edwards. Jokic grabs the board.
Everything right except the finish. You have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Gillespie. Jokic with a screen on Reid. Here's Brown, defended by Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Strother. Here's the 3. And another miss by Denver. Right side Edwards. Now Reid. Outside Milton. Outside Brown. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. 5th, the Timberwolves.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Stolen by Anderson. Left side Edwards. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Naz Reid.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Gillespie to win the drought. And it's good on the lay-in. Gillespie's got 5 now.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon has been a hand-in-glove fit in the Nuggets front court alongside Nikola Jokic. Gordon said it's the perfect situation to, quote, showcase my well-roundedness as a ball player. The guy who can fill in, do a little bit of everything on the offensive end, and then make it a frustrating night for the other team's best player. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And it's blocked. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. There's Jackson with the 3. Connects from downtown. 6 points for him.
Well, over the years, Reggie Jackson's improvement as a range shooter has really unlocked his game.
Jackson against Conley. Reid to screen on Jackson. Conley passes to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Back to Conley. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14. There's Jackson with the 3. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Anderson with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Pass to Reed. Gordon with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Reed, a screen on Jackson. Edwards with it. Five on the clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Conley against Jackson. Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Reed, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Count it. Edwards has got 12 points now in the quarter.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 7. Now Jokic. Over Gobert. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And Minnesota calls time here. A different look for Denver. Najee comes in for Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter Jr. in for Brown. And the Timberwolves making a change here. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Now here's Conley. Kick out to Brown. And it's Denver with a rebound. And finally getting to full strength last season, the Nuggets showing how great they can be, Grant.
Well, the franchise's first ever championship, BA. And you look at all their top players just entering their primes. Plenty of runway left ahead of them.
Now here's Conley. Towns a screen on Jackson. Here's Conley. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Gordon. Jackson outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Towns outside. The 3 ball. Gordon pulls it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Conley against Jackson. Porter from outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley against Jackson. Towns a screen on Jackson. Towns outside. Will it go? Gobert inside. Porter's there. Towns taking his time here. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Jackson, the pass to Gordon. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Denver.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Conley with the ball. Lets it fly. And too long on the shot.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Porter finds Caldwell Pope. Jackson outside. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Conley. 4 on the clock. Jackson, the pass to Gordon. The three-pointer off the mark. He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater.
And with a 6-foot wingspan and good quickness, Porter can be an effective defender. Good effort from him there.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Nuggets ahead, leading by 17. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offensively for me.
Well, I think we're at our best when we can get out and run, but also play downhill. It's a simple game for us. When we defend, that gets us out to run. Now we can play downhill, attack, and share the ball. That's when we're at our best.
Keep it simple. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And with one half in the books, let's take a glance at some of the other games in progress around the NBA. The Nets have the lead out in Brooklyn against Washington. Second quarter there, and a 10-point advantage for them. And now looking at our current game in progress, a disaster of a first half for the Timberwolves.
They left the floodgates to the paint wide open, offering up driving lanes. They're getting bullied. Makes me sick to watch.
You know what? That would have never happened, Shaq, if you were protecting that rim.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Porter's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. Conley, a screen on Gordon. Towns with room to shoot. Porter pulls it in.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Now Jackson, defended by Gobert. And here's Porter outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Conley. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Jackson outside. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside for Porter. Gordon on the wing, covered by Towns. Porter's shot is off.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Towns outside. Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Porter. Edwards. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Here's Jackson. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Jackson's got 8. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 18. Towns a screen on Jackson. Conley with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Rejected by Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
This is why Jokic is an all-star caliber talent. He has an ability to hit hard contested shots.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Conley goes in. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Jackson outside. Pass to Gordon. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Nuggets in second.
Yeah, they were a fantastic passing team last year. It's part of the culture they're building. So many of their easy shots came at the end of a great assist.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. Conley against Jackson. Down low. And it's Jokic missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
At the line for 1.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. They throw good. Edwards.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Porter's shot is off.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Conley. Edwards has got 9 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Jackson, the pass to Jokic. Back to Jackson. Jokic against Gobert. Porter looks it over. Jackson. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Conley against Jackson. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Edwards can't hit.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
For 3, Gordon. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. From 18 feet away, Porter pulls it in.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Anderson. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Edwards finds Gobert. Jokic against Towns. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Pass to Anderson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Anderson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Watson comes in for Gordon. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Milton comes in for Edwards. Denver has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Jackson, the pass to Najee. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. To snap the cold streak. Sinks it from distance. Porter's got 6 here in the quarter.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Conley looking for an opening. From the high post. It's rebounded by Najee. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside for Porter. Pass to Watson. Now Jackson. Fires the 3. No good.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
To the paint. Sinks that one from the post. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Outside Conley. Reed a screen on Jackson. Conley passes to Reed. Comes up empty down low. Denver's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Up top Jackson. Over Conley. And there's Jackson on the assist by Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Conley. Reed a screen on Jackson. Pass to Reed. Shot to stop the run. Denver grabs the miss. Najee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jackson against Milton. Porter in the post. Kicks it out to Jackson. Watson passes to Porter. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
Brown, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. 23 seconds left in the third. Timberwolves shooting about 40% so far in the third. And here's Milton. Yet to see a basket. Towns outside from deep. Michael Porter, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a chance to check in on what Coach said during that last huddle.
Let's build on it. Let's build on that quarter. No let up. Great.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Minnesota right now, we've got Shake Milton, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Brown in at the 3.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Denver has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Porter, the pass to Gillespie. Here's Watson. Here's Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Naz Reid.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Timberwolves shooting just 38% for this game so far. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reid. Outside Milton. 5 to shoot.
Nuggets foul. Watson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
High post Reid. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. And he drives in. Scores off the spin. Edwards has got 25 points.
Boy, the quickness of the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Denver calls timeout. Brown's checked in for Porter Jr. Brown passes to Gillespie. Now Jokic. Pass to Strother. Here's Watson. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Gillespie can't get it to go. And Minnesota has possession. 17-point game. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. Sunday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the Houston Rockets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Conley's checked in. Jokic passes to Gillespie. And the officials call a traveling violation.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. They get it back. It's Edwards on the wing. Second chance effort. And that one hits the back iron. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Now here's Conley. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Edwards. This one for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Conley. Reid for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Gillespie passes to Jokic. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Conley on the attack. Misses in close. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. Here's Brown. Out to the right wing. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Conley. Goes back up. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert comes in for Reed, and Towns is subbed in for Anderson. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Here's Conley. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Jackson on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Jackson can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Towns outside. Outside, Brown. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Boy, Cat takes the bump. Not an easy shot, but he finds a way.
Jackson outside. Outside Porter. Jacks up with 3. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Outside Edwards.
Number 3, Jaden McDaniels.
Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope. Towns outside. 4-3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. Here's Jackson. And counted from 12 feet.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Edwards. Towns on a screen.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. No good off the glass. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Gordon against Towns. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Nuggets. They led the game at one point by 20. Jokic with a screen on Conley. Jackson, pass to Jokic. Jackson outside. To the left side wing. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Jackson. Jokic has got 19 points.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards finds Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Yep, that one's good. Edwards has got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Jackson against Conley. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Conley. Right side, Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
To the inside, Gordon with a steal. Jackson outside. Gordon outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Let's go with a three. Porter's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nuggets.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Nikola Jokic.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Towns a screen on Jackson. The kick out to Edwards. Towns for three, and the three-pointer goes.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Jackson outside. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.